Well, keeping with the auto theme, smart mobile parking solutions provider CellOPark is looking to bring parking into the 21st century, rolling out the largest mobile on-street parking solution in Brisbane, enabling motorists to pay for the exact time they park through a mobile app, over the phone or online. Well, for more, CellOPark General Manager Michael Doherty joins us now from our Sydney CBD studio. Michael, great to have you on the program. The most obvious question is, what's taken so long to get to this point?
Oh, look, you know, there's some challenges when you're taking something as old-fashioned as parking technology, in inverted commas, you know, those meters that spit out tickets, etc., and pulling them into the app world, but we're having some success.
And look, at the moment, excuse me, it's in Brisbane, so I suppose, how did you go about getting agreements from the various levels of government, I assume local council and state?
Look, there's obviously every council's different, and those guys in Queensland, they're actually fairly forward-thinking. They've got some pretty sophisticated technologies around their parking. What they did is go out to a panel, a process, approaching the local constituents to ask them about what they wanted out of the parking business, so to speak, and there were some outcomes from that consultancy, and yeah, one of the outcomes was a smart parking app. Now, we'd rolled out the technology in other parts of Australia, and through an open tender process, we were fortunate enough to get the business there. But we're in other parts of the country. There's forward-thinking councils like Fremantle, for example, over in WA, and we're getting more and more traction.
And in terms of that traction, how are you faring? How is it performing? What has the take-up been like?
Well, it's steadily accelerating. So, you know, obviously success breeds success. So, you know, people like what they experience when they use the CellOPark app. It's more convenient than going back to your car, for example, and putting that ticket on the dashboard. They tell their friends that obviously, you know, the demographic is great for the social, viral aspect of spreading the word. And yeah, we're growing and growing at a faster and faster rate all of the time.
And what are the plans in terms of future rollouts? Are we going to get any in Sydney?
Look, all of the capital cities have their own, you know, consultation and their own priorities, and I'm busy travelling around the country talking to all of the parking providers. Not only councils, incidentally, we have some success in the university space. About half of our parking clients are campus operators in the university space, but we're certainly seeing this process that CellOPark's been involved in, which was essentially let's educate people on what pay-by-app parking is, very much mature now, and we're past that education phase. They know what their counterparts in other parts of the country are doing, and we're very hopeful that we can glean some more business with some cities similar to Brisbane and Sydney. Is
it a competitive space? I'm just wondering, obviously people aren't going to want, or councils or universities aren't going to want, different operators. So how important are exclusivity rights for you?
Oh, look, we look to other parts of the world where they're essentially ahead of Australia in this space, and you know, some is very much a land grab, and you know, there's a need to have the one app, as you say, and others. You know, competitors coexist in the one space, and we've got the technology to be that sort of aggregator of data if that's needed.
And what about for the business itself? I mean, how do you make money? Are you clipping the ticket? I mean, do people to sign up on a subscription fee? I mean, do you charge the council? How do you make money?
Great question. We're very passionate about the technology. We believe that it's the way to go, and motorists save money using our solution, and the reason they save money is that we've got a commercial engagement with the parking provider. We're saving them money. There's not those tickets, there's not that wear and tear and that duty cycle and that traditional stuff that's been around since the 40s. The motorist pays the same tariff they would if they walked over to that metal box on the side of the road, but the benefit to them is that it's pro rata. We start and stop parking. We found through our studies that Australians overspend on parking to the tune of about $15 million annually, and that's wow. That. You know, that's I'm not sure how long my meeting's going to go for. I'll buy a ticket that's for way more than what I actually need, just because I don't want a parking infringement. So CellOPark operates on a start-stop kind of basis, and that allows this very fair and equitable pro rata approach to parking.
All right, Michael Doherty, great stuff. Appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, James. Great stuff. Cheers.
Michael Doherty there from